So if you have psychic abilities, when should you share that information with other people? And I will tell you, it's kind of an interesting one because it really depends on who the person is and what are they into. Like, are they into only the ghost part of it? Are they into just, intuition and like feeling the energy? Like, how kind of are they in this psychic world? Because that's going to really generate like what I share with them or how I share my information with them. And I will tell you, I get asked this a lot from my students, like, when should I share all of this information? And I was like, if it's someone you trust, then definitely share that with them as you go on your journey and kind of think about things. Maybe they can bring in this energy of understanding, or an energy of like, you should try this or do it this way, that sort of thing. So they may be someone who's really supportive. But if someone's not supportive, I wouldn't really open up that energy way too much with them, because it's one of those not everybody believes, and not everybody believes at the same extent. Some people are like way into it and they love ghosts and they wish they had more psychic abilities and that sort of thing, and they loved it. But then there's also skepticism, and people that are super skeptic, and they're going to call you on everything and they're going to make you doubt yourself. And at the beginning of your journey, maybe that's not the best place to be. But it may be something when you get stronger in your abilities and are able to kind of like, this is what I want and this is how I want to do this, a completely different story. I truly suggest with other people is really asking the question yourself, how much do I trust this person with my own energy? Because that's really what you're asking yourself, is how much of my energy should this person be aware of? And this can also be someone who's kind of like interesting in energy, and I kind of feel like I can share a little bit about it, but I may not just open up and say, hey, I'm a psychic medium. That may be a little too much, but it also really depends on who this person is in your world. Now, if it's someone that you've made a new connection with, like someone you're dating or someone you just met, I would literally hold that approach kind of like really back a little bit until I understand how they feel about psychic abilities. Do they like ghost hunts? Do they not? Do they believe in intuition? All of that kind of like, let me get some preliminary things. Do they feel like people can see ghosts? All of that information is going to go into that. And that's going to be sharing like small hints or ideas. Now, if this is a long-term partnership, like if you're, and I've had this as well, in students where a husband is really into his psychic abilities and maybe the wife isn't, or maybe the wife is and the husband isn't. I was like, I will say that literally explaining how your psychic abilities work and setting clear boundaries. Like, I'm going to let you know this because this is part of my journey, but I may not tell you everything, or I'm going to only tell you parts that I'm ready to share or understand better. I will say probably the hardest one to do is family, because there's so much old stuck energy and roles and judgment out that it's kind of can be a little bit harder. But if you have someone in your family that you can trust, that you can start sharing your abilities with, that can be amazing as well. But I would share it very cautiously and make sure that they're not sharing that information with others that may not be on your side at this point. Now, friendships are the ones that I really hold back a lot, because I have had people that act like friends in your face, but a lot of times what they end up doing is just literally asking you for free readings over and over and over and over again. I've had this in many areas, and I've had to set up boundaries, and then those boundaries collapse, and then I have to set up new boundaries. And I have found that it's literally a lot of times, unless that person I'm talking to, that friend, has psychic abilities as well, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to bring that up. I'm not going to share my personal energy with other people in this area, because I don't want to be caught up in another friendship where it's just free reading after free reading after free reading. It gets old quick. One of the things is, how much do you want to share with each person? I will tell you that usually one or two people that really know all of the information is probably plenty for most. And as you get stronger in your abilities and more confident in your abilities, then sharing it more often or in different creative ways with other people is amazing.